Oh my fucking god, dude. It's like 17 fucking night blades, bro. All of them fucking putting mark on me and shit. I need more damage, man. I wish it was a stand build. Fuck. Learn some fucking respect, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You attack me, you're dead. Look at this. Look at this guy. This guy. Welcome to Cyrodiil, motherfucker. Look what they've done to me, man. Usually I would just let people like that go, but no, not today. I would never let a V14 go. Look at that. Even if you don't know what the hell PvP is. Go back to PvE, sucker. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Teleport away. Get away from me. I'm doing damage to you. Idiot. See, and this is when I got pretty greedy. chasing kills way too far. It's like, oh, this looks like a treasure trove, eh? Get this guy, boom, he's dead. This little level 12 is confused as to what the hell's going on. I just got greedy. That's what it was. I should have went out and like made him come out to me, but he probably would have ran away anyway. Could have gotten this guy to come after me. People that complain about Shadow Cloak, like, look how many things break Shadow Cloak. Like, imagine if I could like hit your damage hill once and it just was negated. Well, I mean, I guess Wrecking Blow doesn't exist, but I marked him. I didn't realize he was legend at first. I was like, oh, he is legend. I'm not gonna attack him. So I feared him, and I thought he left. He actually didn't leave, he fell to the floor. He did mean to actually intend to kill me. And, you know, even though I probably could have killed him pretty quickly if I wanted to. So I'm going, you know, one-on-one with this Templar right now. I had this bubble, look, it's actually reflecting damage back to me. So the damage I'm doing, it's reflecting it back to me. That means like all my single target spells, I thought it was just projectiles. It turns out it's like, you know, concealed weapon, you know, the assassination ulti, all of that. Crazy. This guy purges it, uses meteor, the get out of jail free card. Yeah, it doesn't work on me, sucker. This little Lowbie Nightblade. Lowbie Nightblade's doing all this damage, attacking me, trying to hurt me. Look at this, watch this. Boom, here. Look, I'm trying to hit him with my concealed, but it's not reaching him. It's like, yo, Zenimax, just increase the range, man. Increase the range from 5 meters to like 6 meters, 7 meters, like 7 meters. Or give fear. I think this is better. This is a better thing. Fear. Make the snare apply during the fear, not afterward. Because what's the point of the snare afterward? Make the snare apply during. Yeah, he thought he could just walk away and not attack me anymore, and I wouldn't come get him. No. I was gonna kill Seaver. Looking at the video back, I'm like, damn. I kind of hope he came back. He didn't. Oh well. You know, Fighting Jazz fam, back from Legend. This guy actually, he actually kind of pissed me off a little later on, and you'll see. But he was talking a lot of shit in Legend. And, don't worry, I handled it. I handled the situation. So I see these two DKs doing damage. Feared. That guy's getting feared, and he falls to the floor. Cinemax, please fix that shit. I mean, I probably would have been dead because of the two DKs. Well, probably not dead, but I just think it's a bug. It's a bug, and it needs to get fixed. Please do damage, roll dodge, and here comes my best friend. Why is Fighting Jabs hitting so hard, man? Fighting Jabs hits hard as fuck, dude. People, any Templars that are complaining. I mean, look at this guy. Look at him. Really? You're gonna teabag me, and I was 1vxing, and we're both in Legends? Come on now. Come on now, you know better than that. I even asked him the 1v1, and he's like, he'll see me around. I was like, alright, you better hope I don't see you alone for more than 5 seconds. Look at this guy. Yeah, I had to kite his guards, because they just, guards hit just way too hard, and the CCs they put on me, it's just not worth it. I kind of wanted him to feel comfortable though, like, you know, he had a chance to get me. So I could have threw Caltrops down earlier, but I was like, I want the guards to give him a false sense of security. And so he's coming out here, and now he's got one guard left. Right, he doesn't see the other guards. That guard leaves. He puts the healing on because he wanted the guards to do the work for him. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, there he goes. He's basically, you know, really low on stamina. You know, I've CC'd him almost every chance. Every time I CC him, he was down. I pre-pot. That's something very important. That's something very, very pro. That I've picked up off of watching specifically Cypher stream. What you do is you pre-pot. You use a pot before your resources completely run out. Yeah, there you go. Come on, man. You should know better. Remember Legend. But yeah, you pre-pot. It's like you give yourself the resources early, especially with the way pots are working now. Look at this guy. There's another guy that thinks the NPC was safe. He was close. He almost got lucky. If he did a couple things better and he was a little more aggressive, he probably could have killed me. You know? And anyone that thinks my build is shit, I mean, yeah, it's not the best build. Definitely not. There are a couple things I could do to make this build even more retarded and more powerful. I could just go stand as well and two-shot people, and that's not even exaggerating. I would two-shot people. But first off, I kind of want to master this first. I want to stay loyal, and you know, I know a lot of you that watch my videos watch to see what Magic Achilles looks like, what it is for. But I am gonna tell you that the moment I get Vigor unlocked, which I don't have Vigor unlocked yet, even though I've been playing this game since the beginning and basically only PvPing, but that's what I get for not doing group PvP and actually kind of sucking for the first 8 months. But yeah, once I get Vigor, I'm probably gonna go Stam. It's just, there are too many things that are making Magicka so easy to mitigate damage-wise. And in order to 1vx, you either need to be really, really tanky, and Magicka light armor is not very tanky, especially on the Nightblade, or you need to be able to kill really quickly, and Magicka is weak. This guy thinks he can get away. They really do need to increase the range though on Concealed and the Assassination ulti. Like, it's just the range is so short that it's like I can't hit him. You know, the Sorcerer. Look at this guy. I think for me, out of all the classes, I think Sorcerers are the hardest to fight overall. DKs are not really mobile, so that's something I have an advantage over them. They are really, really tanky and really sustainable, but I think in the right situations I can beat most DKs. any really good duelers, I can't beat him 1v1. I mean, we tie. Sorcerers, however, I feel like even bad sorcerers, I end up tying with, just because of the way how many damage shields they have, and cycling attacks not proccing on damage shields, and you know, among other things, damage is low. Almost all sorcerers are using Harness Magicka, and that's one more damage shield I have to cut through. And you'll see at the end of the video, I actually dueled with Lefty Lucy and King Richard, and King Richard did like absolutely destroy me, and it's just, you know, it's I'm not gonna say it's just his class, but you know, because he is definitely a very, very good player. I'm pretty sure he probably could have done very well with his Templar as well against me, which is another tough class for me to fight. But overall, yeah, Sorcerer is just hard to fight, man. So many damage shields, I don't have enough damage. They have to scale the damage for Magicka a little bit better. Either that, or maybe I just need to look into the champion points more. Maybe put more points into actually increasing Magicka damage. We'll see how it goes after that. So yeah, he's just, you know, I killed that. I once, you know, I know there's the Nightblade was much more squishy, so that's why I targeted him instead of the Sorcerer. As you can see, it's just, you know, it's tough to kill him, but he can't kill me either. So it's kind of one of those stalemates. He's not a good Sorcerer. I mean, why not Crushing Shock me at that point? I don't know, maybe that's what I would do. He waits, I don't know, I don't understand his mentality. This bubble is reflecting everything, so reflecting. I'm hurting myself, you see what I'm saying? That's very powerful. Templars, I don't understand why you're not running that ability. People say, oh, it's a waste of CC immunity. Use it at the beginning of the fight, man. Like, start the fight and put that shit on them, you know? The faster you drain their stamina, the faster you kill them. And here he is again. We ended up talking afterward. You know, I killed him a couple of times. I didn't put those duels up. I'm not gonna put duels with the V3 up. But I killed him a couple of times, and he actually started to find respect for me. But he did talk a lot of shit at first. But that's just how it is, man. You gotta earn respect. Doing damage. Yes, and I know I said I was gonna Google how to increase my sensitivity. My turn sensitivity, but I haven't. But yeah, I'll do it eventually. I'm very I'm a procrastinator, man. That's just who I am. Look at this guy. So I'm finally able to get him when it's 3 people damaging him. Just damage shields, man. I need more damage. And people will say, well, you can just stack a lot of spell power, and nah, man. Done that, and first off, it's not enough gain for the amount of loss in sustain. You know, I just run out of Magicka like so fast, you know. It's just the scaling, the actual scaling of it. Yep, and then I target this level 10, and I'm like, hey, this sorcerer that I'm fighting is actually really smart. He knows what he's doing. He was probably just about to put up a healing word for him, or not. Decided to just DPS. I probably could have killed that level 10, but I just have a feeling like he would have been clutch saved, especially because the V10 was walking as well. I saw this guy, he was riding around on his horse for a little while actually in the area, and this is a tactic a lot of these guys are using to expose gankers and stuff. And I guess you can consider me a ganker, you know, because I guess I do use stealth a lot. I come out of stealth, I hit people. I mean, it is what it is, man. If you don't like gankers, that's fine. At least I'm not a group of people like that versus one guy and then feel good about myself and teabag him, which is what's been happening a lot lately. People do that and they think they're good because you can kill one guy with 20 other people. Come on now. Yep. I didn't realize this was King Richard in them. I was just like, hey, look, some blue. I was like, what the hell is some blue out there doing out here? So I actually killed King Richard's buddy. I don't have him in any of my guilds, so I didn't really give a shit. I wasn't looking at the nameplate when I did this. Yeah, my bad, man. I really didn't know that it was, I didn't know it was you, Rich, you're watching this video. So I was just like, fuck it. And then he got meteored. King Rich is very, very tanky, man. Like, I think his sword build is probably one of the best overall. Like, it's very powerful. Hard to kill, and you'll see later on. You'll see what I'm talking about. Look at this guy. It's fucking people that use that vamp shit, like yeah, it's good, I guess, but it's not overall. It's not that good. Get this guy doing damage. Starting to, now I LOS kind of get out of the way. Harder for other people to hit me. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And watch this. All the things they do, bat swarm and everything. And guess who it was? It was that Templar from earlier. Oh, this is just, Legend Bridge. Members of Legend only. Yeah. This is what I like to do sometimes. Is I like to pull people into, a spot where I can kind of turn their numbers against them using caltrops. I am using caltrops plus siphoning attacks, and I know it is very strong, but it's not OP strong because siphoning attack still doesn't proc on damage shields. So if you're having someone do this to you, all you gotta do is put damage shields up, and you'll be fine. Here we go, doing damage. Caltrops is also a very hard counter against my build specifically. If you're using caltrops, I can't shadow cloak. I'm snared. Those are two things that just completely fuck me up. So yeah, if you're fighting me, I would recommend caltrops. Kind of like that, it's like taste your own medicine, I guess. This guy, D14, is actually kind of smart. He knows not to come, but they all come, I guess. Look at him trying to surround me. Oh man, that guy got killed by, I think, King Richard. I'm just getting AP now. Still kind of like, what the hell? Here they come. They're just on attack mode. It's just they kind of realize after a while, wait, that's synthesis. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, it's having attack proccing. It is very strong, very, very strong. Especially if you're fighting like doing 1vx like I am, multiple people. So here we go against Templar. I don't know how that shit still hit me. I don't know, maybe because the mark. I don't know. Use a tech bomb, maybe. I don't know. Boom, boom. How you out of stamina already, man? He probably didn't know how to CC break. That's what I think. There's no way you're out of stamina that quick. Look at this guy. Trying to go stealth and shit. Look at that proc. Look at this guy. Yep, and there he goes. Not that I'm talking shit. I mean, it's that if you feel you're not capable, if you can't beat someone, then just run away from him. That's realistic. You're not gonna in real life. You're not gonna fucking stand there and get beat the fuck up. So if he wants to run, he can run. Look at this guy. Hey, I warned you guys. Lowbies were harmed in making this video. I warned y'all. No more fucking mercy, man. Fuck that shit. Set up siege, like really? It's like 4 of us, 5 of us maybe. Yeah, this is just something I love to do as well. It's just, like teaming up with like other alliance, like buddies of mine from Legend and stuff like that. It's funny. Look at these guys. Basically, when I do in like really tanky people like this, I kind of whittle their health down, and I make them have like this false sense of security, and they don't. A lot of times, they won't ever like heal up. They'll be like 60% health, and then I can get a real nice surprise attack on them, like out of nowhere. I can surprise them, and I can kill them. Because most, if someone's like perma blocking, Templar, DK, I'm probably not going to be able to kill them from 100% health straight up, in like a really short period of time. You need to whittle health down, so that's what I'm kind of doing. Is just putting caltrops down, whittling. I kind of move back over we weren't in TS or anything, but I guess they kind of caught on like, yo, this guy doing something up here. So there's Lefty Lucy, that one Night Blade as well is there. Here we are, we're just, you know, doing damage. I decided to pick the squishy target, the V2, instead of the sorcerer with shields up. You know, it's a DK, it seems. You know, P's dead. This is what I do as well. You know, I am not blue, so I can actually take damage from and do damage to allies. I mean to the blue guys. So I kind of pick the guy in the back. It backfires a little bit though. It is what it is. Here we go. Poor Lowbie. And here's another situation. See, this is the thing that shows like I guess you can't say, you know, actually good players or whatever. Is we have a bigger group. Like, see those other two? They're just watching. They're not gonna attack. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that we could just completely Zerg them, like dominate them, but we're not gonna do that because that's just kind of cheesy. Let's see if we can do it ourselves, you know. This guy, real tanky. Look at him. Look at him. The DK shows up. There goes the Templar again. He has no heal. How are you a Templar and you don't have a heal? Come on now. Checking out, is that the DK's doing alright? Decided to go after the long range guy, but he ran away. DK, alright, check in, nobody near me, here. Assassination ulti, that's me. Alright, there's some duels, Lefty Lucy. Very tanky DK. Very tanky. He's got a very strong build. He's running Malubeth and White Strings. I'm not exactly sure what else he's running. Maybe Warlock or something, I can't remember. Very tanky. Hard to kill. Using entropy, you know, heavy attacks, keeps his stam up. Very good at managing his resources. My build is kind of set up to where if he's gonna stand in there, you know, he's always gonna be blocking. I guess he's gonna be taking cow drops as well, but it's good for him too because I'm melee range, right? So the Malubeth is always proccing on my cow drops, which is healing him. So it's kind of like a, you know, dual, I guess. Good for both of us. He doesn't have enough damage to kill me instantly. I'm also using Dark Cloak, so his dots, I purge him every time I Dark Cloak. Sorry, I think I'm getting a little sick. Yeah, he's very good. I admire his build, not his build, but his playstyle. His skills overall are very good because I can't even imagine if he was running a straight up stam DK, you know. Stuff is crazy. That werewolf. I think this was actually bad for him in the end, going werewolf, but it is what it is. I don't have enough DPS to kill him. White Strikes. White Strike single-handedly just kind of messes my whole build up. Damn. Yeah, I'm just doing damage. Doing alright. Malubeth procking. It's hard, man. Malubeth and White Strike, those are very tanky sets. I actually want Malubeth. if I was to get Malabet, I would actually be kind of happy. Because Dwemer is just not. I'm not feeling it. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just. You know, fears. He's just cycling attacks proccing as well. I actually am gonna. I need to like. I need to start testing out respecting my champion points. Putting points into what's it called? Then this fool, this dude. Come on, really, man? And there he goes. I decided to call the fight off. It wasn't gonna. We were never gonna run out of resources. I decided, and then me and King Richard ended up dueling. King Richard, man, his build is very tanky. He's also a really good player. Like, you see how he didn't CZ right. He's like, he's just gonna save his staff because he knows, you know, he's not really blocking anything. So he knows how to use his mines very well. Mines just fuck up melee builds, man. I mean, it's good. It's good that they exist. You know? I just think that I need a little more damage. For until weapon just doesn't do enough damage. It's going really, really well. Now I'm out of stam. Good, man. Almost got him there. Almost, man. But that white straight. Not just that, his damage, his normal damage shields, and there I go. Peace.